really bizarre update on the pandemic. Did you know that up until very recently, there was apparently a place in the world that was safe from the pandemic, but that has come to a close on Sunday. The General Bernardo O'Higgins Riquelme base, a Chilean research base located on Antarctica's northernmost Trinity Peninsula, confirmed that 26 Army personnel and 10 civilians working as contractors on the base tested positive with COVID-19. The outbreak comes after at least 3 people tested positive for COVID-19 on a military vessel that had been supplying logistical support to the base between November 27th and December 10th, which means that even Antarctica has COVID. Like, we apparently couldn't figure out that you need to be very careful about the things you're sending to these people who are away from everything. But now it's there, and a bunch of people have COVID.
No, and it's probably there was probably some sense of comfort in seeing how isolated they were, and makes it even easier. So I mean, again, it's if we just follow the way that we know things work, even if it's things like this, we can help at least to some degree. That it kind of sucks because it felt it seemed. I feel like Australia was one of the countries as well. It seemed like something that was like a comfortable feeling, even though it's not happening here. It was like at least somewhere. Well,
I mean, a lot of Australia is doing quite well. I know someone who moved to Australia from LA during this, and they're like they're full casinos. You don't have to wear a mask or anything, but it's actually safe. Yeah, that's true. Safer than Antarctica apparently, or at least at that particular base. Of course, everybody in Antarctica is isolated from others. The positive that I would guess is that if they do get the vaccine there, it'll be very easy to keep it cold enough. So they do have that. But anyway, we still need to be careful. I'm hoping like the space station. Is there still a spot that humans live that doesn't have COVID? That is an open question at this point. Pinkerbell Pixie in the Twitch chat says, if they pass it to a penguin, I will cry. It's like the last thing the penguins need, honestly. COVID being introduced to Antarctica or polar bears. Either way, leave them alone. They've been through enough. Anyway, okay. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, the question comes, John, you brought up polar bears, and obviously you have a lifelong connection to those animals now. So the question is, would you put up with what you had to put up with the fear of polar bear attacks, just for the sense of not having to deal with the thought of COVID being around for maybe like a month? You got to live amongst polar bears, but COVID is not there.
It's possible that the remote island we were on, Svalbard, I wonder, have there been cases of COVID in Svalbard? That is an interesting question. I don't know if it has it. Maybe someone in the chat can let me know. That would make me feel a little bit better. Honestly, when I was on the ship for multiple weeks and had no contact with the outside world, we didn't have COVID back then, but it was nice to be, disconnected from all that, not have to worry about anything Trump was doing. Like, if at that point, I think we were worried about North Korea and California nuking each other or whatever. At that point, it seemed kind of nice to be out of the area. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.